Members of Manitoba's Ukrainian community say they can't believe the Red Cross is considering setting up an office inside the country responsible for the war.
We were appalled, frankly. We recognize that the Red Cross is non-aligned, that it's an organization that works everywhere, wherever there is a need, but the need is in Ukraine.
The Red Cross agrees, but says a logistics base within Russia would be one way to get supplies to eastern Ukraine. The director of operations told CBC News they are exploring every option and says remaining impartial in the conflict is key to reaching more people.
We need to be perceived on the ground by the warring parties as neutral. We need to have a minimum consensus that we can operate across these front lines.
Ukraine's government has released a statement saying it strongly objects. It accuses the charity of siding with Moscow.
It's a very tricky matter.
This expert in supplying humanitarian aid applauds the Red Cross for trying to stay independent, but says the optics here aren't good.
Geez, isn't there enough to do in Ukraine and in neighboring countries to the west where there's literally, refugees in the millions needing some form of assistance?
He also warns of the possibility supplies meant for Ukraine could be stolen by the Russian military.
Given the recent history of what Russia is doing, I have no doubt that if they had a chance there, that they would exploit the situation.
Canadians have donated more than $82 million to the Red Cross. The charity says the majority of that money is being spent within Ukraine's borders. About a third of it is going to surrounding countries to help refugees. The Red Cross says it's still discussing whether to open the office and says so far not a single dollar has been spent in Russia. Marina von Stackelberg, CBC News, Winnipeg.